What's going on, everybody? To another episode of the BSP Podcast. Man, what can you do? What can you do is just laugh, honestly, and smile. If you're tuning in on the YouTube page, shout out to you. Like and subscribe. Go check it out. BSP Podcast on YouTube, Twitter. I'm on Instagram at Brennan Petrilli. Man, the Sixers are, you just can't have anything nice. Can't have anything nice. Starts off great. James Harden comes in, takes over. Him and Embiid on fire. And then it's just slowly, steadily just decreased and declined. And where did that go? It's got to be there somewhere, right? Because it was there 2 months ago. The explosiveness, it was there the first 3 games of this series. Where did it go? Why can't you just finish it? Give yourself a break. Make life easy on you. Kick your feet up. Where is it? The lack of decision making, of aggressiveness, of just giving a fuck. Honestly, where is it? Those first 3 games locked in, ready to rock and roll, kicking ass. When things don't go your way, they just fold. I mean, you saw it at the end of this game here yesterday, last night. Danny Green airballs with like 4 minutes and 30 seconds left. Yeah, honestly, Danny had a nice game. Only reason they were really in it because of his shooting. And then they come down, Harden and Embiid, just let them walk right by. I think it was like a Chua or somebody who knows. They got all the same players. Just goes down and just dunks it on you right after an air ball. That's game. Doc Rivers timeout. Yeah, too late, Doc. Too late. The inability to adjust, to fix things, to do something different is the problem. It has been for the past 2.5 years. And it sucks. Because I'm the guy that texting group chats, they're going to win. I live bet them. Thinking, they got this. Game of runs. That's what the NBA is. But just to not have any life, to not care, the turnovers, the bad passes, just lobbing it in, easily taken, go the other way, fast break, dunk. What are you doing? I want to be the guy to be like, hey, all's fine, a couple bad games. We'll get them next time. Because there's a lot of those clowns right now coming out. Where were they? 1, 2, and 3? Nowhere to be found. Nowhere to be found. And now you got guys coming out the woodworks in the group chats. I told you, James Harden sucks. I told you this guy sucks. I told you this team sucks. You still love the people, but man, do they fucking suck. Just that fair weather whenever something goes bad. And I try not to do that. I try to be positive. But sometimes you're right. Sometimes they do suck. But you got to come out when things are going well. Now, this series is not over by the stretch of the means here. You got to go back to Toronto now where you've just been absolutely just pathetic. Where, yeah, I'll give them credit. It's a nice crowd up there. They're a little too much profanity for my liking. My city of Philadelphia would never do such a thing. But you can't give a team life, especially when you had them 3-0. You come home. Fine, you lose one up there. You come home. You got to take care of business. That's what championship teams do. That's just what winning teams do in the first round. And it comes down to preparation and coaching, and it's just sick and tired of it. We'll see where it goes from here, the rest of the playoff series. Man, I mean, I want to be like, all right, it's fine. But is it? You're on the brink of history here. Losing when you're up 3-0 in a series. Doc Rivers, he's floated with it before. He's lost 3-1 series. Well, he's put his name in the record book even more and go for it all. You think that's on his bucket list? Imagine him getting into the Hall of Fame as a head coach with one NBA championship and blowing multiple 3-1 leads and then possibly a 3-0. That'd be astonishing to get into the Hall of Fame with that record. We'll see what happens. I mean, man, I didn't even get the chance to talk about Joel, with his thumb problems, but I want to flip it a little Jekyll and Hyde here, where the Philadelphia Phillies, I have hope there. A lot of people don't already. They're tired of him. Joe Girardi stinks. They're not going to win with him as the manager. They are not hitting the way that we thought they were. Blah, 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 blah. Now, are they as great as a team as we were hoping? Coming out on fire? No, not by a stretch of the means. You have reasons to complain. 100% agree with that. Guys are struggling. But that's the game of baseball. Can you lose the division in April? No, you're insane. Well, can you make up games throughout the next couple months? Yes. Is it great to lose games in April? No, of course not. You want to win these games. You want to win every game. But guess what? You're just not. I guarantee you the Phillies and Mets will flip positions multiple times this year because the Mets are that organization and the Phillies are that organization. They both go on hot and cold streaks. Neither team will be consistent. It sucks. You want to get there. The Phillies just don't have the starting pitching or the consistent lockdown bullpen. They just don't have it to be able to win 1-0 ball games when the bats aren't hitting. But the bats are going to start heating up. You get 8 runs tonight. They didn't really even hit the long ball. Bryce Harper had the 1 home run. They will start to heat up. Kyle Schwarber gets that little dinker where the score 2 runs early, where the 2 outfielders got lost in right center there. That's the kind of thing that can get you going as a hitter. Just seeing that break your way. They've been hitting the ball hard, just right at guys. Been striking out with bad umpiring for a Sunday night. It's the game of baseball. You lose and you fail. You can fail 7 out of 10 times and make the Hall of Fame. That's just the way the game is. Is it frustrating? 100%. Do you want a team to be dominant? Yes. But it's too early to throw them under the bus like everybody's doing with the Sixers now. We'll see where that goes, and we'll see where the Philly season is. But I'm excited for the Phillies. Don't you forget about that. Because Dingerdelphia is coming. Storms are brewing. Hitting season's coming. Get on the train, and let's rock and roll. It should be a fun summer. I'm not thrilled about the pitching. That's my biggest concern why I don't think that they'll be that great of a team. Because even if you do give it up or get those runs, they'll give it up. Now you've had some flashes, but man, that's my take there. I mean, everybody's got to come out. Sixers suck. Phillies suck. That's not what you're going to get here at the BSP podcast. I'm going to try to give you a realistic expectations. Yeah, it's frustrating. It sucks. But guess what? There are things to be hopeful about. There are things to be excited about. Sixers, not as much right now. But we're not going to trash it yet until it's over because they're up 3-2 in the series. You get one win. Man, I keep trying to talk myself into it. See my beautiful smile on YouTube if you're following. Make sure you go subscribe. That's going to do it for today's episode, everybody. I'm going to try to sneak another one in here. Maybe if Sean ever gets back to me, the Super Eagle, maybe we'll do a little draft preview, maybe even a first round reaction to the draft. I think that's what we'll do. Come out Friday. with Sean holding the Super Eagle. All right, everybody. Shout out to the 215. Hey, go Birds. NFL draft week. There's something to be hopeful about. Dingerdelphia starting to get hot. 8-2 win over the Rockies. You were hanging in there all series against the very good Brewers team. And the Sixers might be on the brink of history. Stuff to look forward to. Make sure you follow, subscribe, YouTube, Facebook, whatever, Twitter, Instagram. See everybody later.